Hey, my soul friends. So I have to share this with you because I know that you can identify with this experience. And that is that this morning I had a tough time getting started. I was weighed down by just whatever's going on in the world, weighed down by what a personal friend is experiencing in their family, weighed down by a particular issue in one of my family members' lives. And it just started to blanket over me all these thoughts and the stories that ensued from these thoughts that I can't read into the future. I can't predict it, but that's what my thoughts started to do. And as a result, I started feeling this heaviness. And then I was like, whoa, what is going on? And I knew I started to read something in my daily reader, prayed, got into my prayer time, and then got moving. However, it's not always that easy, and it crops up on us sometimes when we least expect it. So I'm Maria. I'm your spiritual director of the Deeper Connection, Contemplative Community. And I figure that if you're watching this and you're listening to me now, that you can absolutely identify with what I just said. How anything can just hook us in to that negative thinking, that stinking thinking, if you will, and the stories that ensue from it. However, there are some real things going on. There are some real things going on in your life, in my life, in the life of family members, maybe in friends, having losses or going through challenging things, or just what's going on in the world that we hear about. Well, that stuff might be real. However, breathe, because the creator of this world, the power of the living God, the spirit of the Holy One that dwells within you is inviting you to rise up above those thoughts, beyond those thoughts, into the mind of Christ. But is that easy to do? No, it's not easy to do. And that's why we need one another. And the other thing is that sometimes we think that, oh, well, I've been praying every day and I've been doing pretty good, so I can take some time off, or just life kind of encroaches on our time and we just skip our prayer time, skip our time of meditation, our centering prayer time and reading, and then eventually we start to feel that pull of the world and those negative thoughts even more so. But the thing is, I don't want you to feel bad or to think like, oh, I did something wrong by not doing my prayer time, or whatever, however you might beat yourself up. The thing is, if you stop, if you miss, if you forget about it for a month, 6 months, or a year, the important thing is that you start, that you come back. You come back to prayer. The other thing is that we have to come back to prayer moment by moment, hour by hour, day by day. You see, we are always being invited in every day. Like Scripture says, his faithfulness toward us is new every morning, every day, right? So for us to face the stuff of this world, the human journey has ups, downs, has losses, has accomplishments and wonderful things and it has those losses, like I just said, and things that go wrong or don't go our way. This is reality. And there will be times in the world that is going to feel like, oh my gosh, what's going on? The ground beneath our feet is absolutely shaking. Well, if you've lived long enough, you've experienced that before. And if we continue living long enough, we're going to have this leveling off, and we're going to experience it again sometime in the future. But what is the constant? God is the constant. The Spirit is the constant, inviting us in to this holy, healthy, whole relationship through prayer, in prayer, with prayer. And so you and I, we don't have to give in to these, to that negative thinking, to that woe is me, to that, oh no, what's going to happen kind of thinking. We can start again every hour, every day, every week, whenever. We can show up in prayer and recognize that we are not alone, that we have a community, the Deeper Connection community, and we have the community at large. We've got a community of people that God is raising up, and you're one of them. So I'm going to ask you to join the Deeper Connection community. Our private group on Facebook is the Deeper Connection Contemplative Community. Join us there. Join us in our Zoom prayer meetings, Tuesday evenings, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Sunday mornings, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can join me on Insight Timer. I do my live events on Insight Timer. You can check it out Wednesday mornings at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But you are not alone. So don't let that heavy blanket fall over you. You can rise up out from under it. And prayer is the vehicle. And community is the way out, is the way through, is the way to rise up. So, peace be with you, dear one. Much love. And I cannot wait to see you at our Zoom prayer gatherings and on Facebook. Connect with me there. And peace be with you. Much love.